Alright guys, welcome back to the 3 Means Go channel, where we're either doing something cool or we're building something cool to get us there. Today I'm pretty much going to be installing the first mod on the cr-zed. Let's go check it out. Let me show it to you guys real quick. Alright, so we have the MUGEN Wing. I got this off the Facebook page. I'll give the guy a shout out because he does own a business, and this one just happens to be painted exactly in the shade of white that I need for the cr-zed. I'm not sure exactly what the name is, but it should match, right? And then everything we're going to need for the install is pretty much here. So we have 2 drill bits. They're kind of small, but more importantly, I'm going to be using this stepped one. This is what's going to help me out, and I got to go to a half in order to get these to fit, these bolts, the hardware for the wing. These are going to go on the bottom of the wing. So it's going to go right here, right? There's only one. Awesome. And then you'll pretty much make a hole in your car where this thicker one can go through, and then this second bolt, you're pretty much going to bolt through the bottom, right? And that'll hold the wing in place. You can double-sided tape as well if you have some. I'm going to go ahead and add some extra double-sided tape once we get there. To measure the holes, I'm going to be using this green painter's tape. We also got this black marker, like a Sharpie, and just a size 10 to be able to tighten these bolts. So shouldn't be hard. The only hard thing is that I'm doing this by myself. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape the car. I'm going to place the wing on the car, kind of check its orientation, make sure I have it in the right spot. All right, you guys, so I got the tape laid down really fast. This should be enough for when the wing sits down on it. I'm pretty much going to trace around the wing using a washable marker, something cheap, you know. I say cheap because you don't want to get on the actual wing paint, but you're going to go around it. And once you have the shape down, I pretty much made this one out of the wing, this paper. I'm not sure you would call it, like a stencil. All right, so on the bottom of the wing, I pretty much made the stencil so I could find the hole. And you'll line it up almost exactly, right? Exactly on the edge. And yeah, so it's a stencil of the bottom of the wing. And what that's gonna allow me to do is find the hole super easy, right? It's almost perfect except for the edges. But the thing is, the edges line up with this line up here. You can't really see it, it's on the back. And same thing, if I flip it to the other side, it works in the same manner, like that. Just a little cheap example. But now I'm gonna pull the wing out, set it on top, trace it. I'm not gonna record that because I only have one hand, but you guys will be able to see it after I'm done. All right, guys, how does it look? I mean, I use a cheap little washable marker, and it still seems like the lines are pretty dark. So yeah, we got it pretty spot on, right? That's the right side. Jump over to the left side, and yeah. So next, this is where a template, that's the word, template. This is pretty much where a template is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna line it up as perfect as I can to the top, just because that's where I know it's the best. Same thing with the sides, line it up nice and good. And I'm almost 100% certain this is where a hole is gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it up, make a hole on both sides, and then I'll show you guys where they're at, and we'll drill through. And the holes are marked up. They're not the best, sorry, because the paper kind of messed them up, but you see where most of the hole is. All that's pretty much gonna get drilled out anyways. Same thing for this side. Real quick too, before I actually drill the actual hole, the hole has to be big enough to fit this through it, this little block through it. So, all right guys, so word of advice, I try to go from top to bottom. So from here to the bottom, and when I did, it completely missed. I went on this edge, which I thought would be fine, but when I went to screw it on the bottom, you can't because of the edge exactly. So if you can, just kind of eyeball it, move it to the right. As you can see, I did a pretty good job eyeballing it. I should have just trusted myself. If you trust yourself, just send it. Same thing with this side. After that, I just eyeballed it, and yeah, I got it pretty good. The holes might have to be slightly bigger, But what I'm gonna do for right now is just put the wing on top, that way I can see. All right, you guys, it's installed. You guys ready? Let's check it out. Yeah, your boy's excited. Check this thing out. A little race car. No, it looks freaking funny with the wing. It gave it like a completely different shape and look, not just from the front but behind as well. For anyone wondering what the holes look like when you're done, this is the one I eyeballed. Came out really good as far as like fitment. Fitment is spot on, you guys. I know it looks right here looks like it's a little bit off, but it's not. That's just the way it is. That's actually where the lip sits, you guys. So it's actually installed perfectly. You guys can see right here, this is where it has to sit. So yeah, almost a baby Type R. So the wing is looking mint. My paint does look a little bit more sunburnt than this one. This one looks like brand new painted. This one looks a little bit yellow, like the time's been eating it. You know, the clear coat? I mean, that's only if you pay real close attention to it. I'm sure if you saw it just passing by, you wouldn't even notice. But I'm super happy, super stoked. This thing looks so sick. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking some pictures pretty soon here. I have a few more things I want to add right before I show you guys exactly how it looks. But I will take some pictures with the wing just for this video exactly. But yeah, I'm excited, you guys. This thing's gonna come out looking sick. I got a few more things coming in. I got a front lip, some canards. So we're gonna change the whole look on the front end next. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in the fog lights because those don't have bulbs right now. And then I'm gonna add a lip. I got canards. And I got the 350 intake scoop that goes right here. And I'm also thinking about, I want a vinyl wrap, but before I vinyl wrap, I'm probably gonna plastic dip just to, because it's easier to get my hands on and I want to do this quick. But I'm gonna end up painting a little bit of this line right here. I don't know if you can see it. That body line, I'm gonna paint that body line black. So I'm gonna trim it off. See how it looks? The red Honda JDM badges, because you know you can't have a Ricer Honda without the Type R badges. So those are on the way. Eventually we'll want to switch the wheels and get it slammed a little bit more. But this thing is coming out sick. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, and check out the next videos, you guys. Peace.